Yo. How you doing? How you doing? There's another great show, another great day, and it's another great uh, trouble in the Bronx. I do believe. Okay. Police in New York. NYPD cop stabbed to death by a strange husband inside Bronx apartment. Can happen to anyone, even the police. That's right. You know why? Because female cops date thugs. Female cops date thugs just as much as the people they chasing is the people they date. Okay? And it's as simple as that. The people they chasing is the people they dating. It's kind of freaking conundrum road. It's really strange in the police officers. There's a lot of female police officers that date a lot of freaking thugs and shit like that. And they don't really get into, I don't believe they really get into why. But they just said a husband killed a police officer. I was wondering, I'm gonna get to the story in quick. I was wondering if you're a husband of a police officer and you kill her, okay, are you up for murder or killing a police officer? Or do you get both charges? I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out right now. Okay, NYPD cop stabbed to death by a strange husband inside Bronx apartment can happen to anyone, even police. Yeah, because the police are freaking dating the people they're chasing. Okay? Woo! An off-duty NYPD cop was stabbed to death by her estranged husband in her Bronx apartment early Monday, police said. Irina Reyes Gomez, 31, was stabbed multiple times inside her home on Grand Concourse near East 146th Street at about 2:50 a.m., cops said. Yeah, Grand Concourse. Yeah, I was actually looking at apartments in Grand Concourse. Okay? After the attack, the victims managed to call her cousin, who then called 911. A police source said medics tried to hold up. I'm gonna have to turn this down because this is ridiculous. Okay, where am I? Okay. After the attack, the victim managed to call her cousin, who then calls 911, and police source said medics tried to save her, but she died at the scene. The cop, 34-year-old ex-husband, Argenius D. Jesus Bays Pisano, must be Italian, okay, or who live elsewhere, then turned themselves in and is being questioned, police said. Charges against him were pending. Source described that the husband as her ex. Whereas Gomez's sister said the couple were still married but had lived apart for 8 months. The officer who joined the NYPD in April 2019, damn, what, 3 years? 19, and was assigned to a transit district in Brooklyn, had a 3-year-old son with the suspect. The boy was not at her home when she was killed. The victim's sister said she was too upset to talk. I don't feel well right now. She said, I don't have the head for this. By late Monday morning, Score of victim colleagues, including NYPD Chief of Transit Jason Wilcox, have gathered in grief outside the slain officer's building. Okay, Bronx President Vanessa Gibson said the murder shows domestic violence affects all parts of society. We've had far too many cases of domestic violence, homicides in the Bronx, Gibson said. It can happen to anyone, even police officers, even first responders. So it just reminds us that we had to keep doing this work. We had to keep focusing on resources and programs for victims of domestic violence, giving them a safe space and an outlet to go to. That is amazing. That is amazing. A police officer, this incident happened not too far from where Yankee Stadium is at. So that's not too far from where I live at. So that's very disturbing. Even a police officer is not protected. Her level in society doesn't prevent her from getting killed by some husband that's either jealous or anything like that. The story didn't tell us why she got stabbed. The story didn't tell us why it happened. It didn't tell us it was infidelity or cheating or money situations or anything like that. They didn't get in deep detail about the story. I think it was very vague, the whole story in general. But since it's in my whole time in the Bronx, I had to give it some clout here. Okay, y'all ladies better be careful. Okay, y'all skipping on good men and stuff like that, and we're just laying back. And I hate to say this shit, but y'all getting knocked the hell off of your choices. I mean, totally knocked off. I mean, killed. And there's no barrier that prevents this. A good man would have walked out of the house. A good man would have walked down the street and paced a little bit, maybe scream at himself a little bit, then came back in the house. These people are out. These men that you're choosing is out murdering women. I mean, madness. And y'all falling like dominoes, man. For real. Well, that's all I got to say. This is the Conspirator News. We talk about news. We talk about sports. We talk about everything news. So, the Black Conspirator. So give us a like, share, subscribe, and check us out for further reviews. Subscribe. All right.